Microsoft Copilot was a huge failure. Why did this happen, and what lessons can be learned? Welcome to Dave Linthicum is Not AI. I'm Dave, an AI SME and an AI skeptic, looking at AI with a balanced perspective. Let's get started. So the reason I made this video is because there was a lot of backlash on Microsoft Copilot, around the launch, and then of course forcing it into Windows 11 and then removing support for Windows 10, where people felt it was forced upon them, things like that. And I think it's good to look at why this system, this AI system that Microsoft was selling, they made systemic to their operating system and their productivity tools, just was not liked. So much not liked, it was hated. And I've never seen a backlash like this with any sub products that anybody has put out, and specifically Microsoft. I guess there was Clippy from, 10 years ago, things like that. People hated that. Microsoft pulled it back, but people just have a disdain for Copilot. And I'd like to talk about why that is and what actually happened here. So Copilot launched with an everyday AI companion, or basically being promoted as that promised to set expectations extremely high. And Microsoft framed Copilot as a broad daily assistant across Windows and Microsoft experiences, I guess all their productivity tools. So users expected a step change in productivity right away. And when the day-to-day experience didn't match the marketing, disappointment was immediate. So I didn't really pay much attention to it when this was launched, but it started to appear on my Microsoft tools. I've been a Microsoft, Office user forever, and now Microsoft 365. And suddenly I had Copilot there. Well, what is that? And what is it good for? And, the times that I did use it, I felt it was, ill-planned, wasn't functional. And quite frankly, created some concerns, some privacy issues, things like that. Obviously, I do everything within my Microsoft tools. I'm not saying they were spying on me, but there was another potential because you had this thing that was reaching out over the internet to communicate with a backend LLM, and that was of concern to me. And the other thing is, I'm along, thinking like everybody else. There's a huge amount of AI fatigue that's out there. AI is everywhere, systemic to every tool, every piece of software that you use, whether it's on your phone or on your PC or even your TV. And this was another AI LLM that was probably working just like the other LLMs. And not sure I really needed it. I would rather go out and, launch ChatGPT or, Gemini or, even some of the other LLMs that are out there and use it directly versus having it embedded, in my productivity tools. So I had kind of this visceral reaction when I saw it. Said, why is it there?